So, hello everybody. I'm going to show you my best game, or a game that the kids love the most. It's called The Fire of London, and it's based on the historic story of the Fire of London in 1666, where the fire started in a bakery. So you can always show the kids first a small kind of video, or give them some kind of the story of the fire, which destroyed about 2/3 of London and killed lots of the dangerous rats, and apparently not many people died, but afterwards nice houses were built of brick. So in the summer of 1666, it was very hot. Okay, so these are first, second, third years. These kids love this game. They always want to play it, and they know it by the name of Bakers. So what we do, we talk about the story about the Fire of London. It started in the bakery. We go through the story. So in the Bakers in 1666, it was really hot. So they have some words like hot. It's hot, and so in the bakery, so they're in the Bakers, and then at night, good night, the family goes to sleep. So we sleep in the Bakers. So when we say sleep in the Bakers, we sit down on a chair. Make sure they have a good stable chair. So they sit down. So sleep in the Bakers. So the teacher says sleep in the Bakers, and they sleep. And then what happens? Middle of the night, there's smoke coming from the fire, and downstairs catches on fire, and there's a fire. So someone wakes up and says, "Fire, fire!" So the story goes that the family escaped, or the people escaped on the roof. So they had to climb up, and so carefully the kids will. You have to be very careful with this one. If the chairs are stable enough, then the smaller kids can stand on the chair. Okay, so they're standing on the chairs and shouting "Fire, fire!" and this is like being on the roof. Okay, then the next step is to go down, and they go to the river. Now we just have a bit of fun. We say swim in the river. Okay, you probably wouldn't have swum in the river in those days, but so we say swim in the river, and they have to quickly go down and swim in the river. Or we say in the boat. In the boat, like a rowing boat. So they row. And then also we can say in the ship. Okay, ship, we do like a big long mast with your hand, and then a front one like this, and we're like a ship. Okay, so in the ship. And they love that. And then also in this time, there are those horrible rats carrying horrible diseases and things. So if we say rats, rats, we've got to go back onto our chairs and put our feet up. So rats, rats, feet up, rats, rats. Or you can hold your knees. So they have to put their feet up when the teacher says rats, rats. And what else? Okay, there are firefighters. So when we say firefighter or fire engine, whatever you want to say, fire engine, then they're putting out the fire. Okay, so fire engine, they put out the fire. Rats, quickly get back on your chair. And then sleep in the Bakers. So they all sleep in the Bakers. And then fire, fire, get on your chair. Okay, and obviously the last one who you see is going to sit down, and so that they're not too sad, you can ask them to be the jury with you to see who's the slowest. Okay, so that's a wonderful game for the kids. They love it. You can put extensions on it. You can grade it. You can add. We've added things like in the Bakers, they didn't have the normal toilets, so we would empty the bucket. So you'd be empty bucket, and some of the pupils would pretend to empty it on their neighbor. So and you could also at the end you could say build with bricks. So you're building the new houses with bricks, and it's a really fun way to teach a lot of English, give a good story, and the kids should also, when they're doing the movement, they should also repeat the words out aloud. So try it. I hope you Hope you have fun with that lesson. You can do it on Zoom as well. You can do it in a classroom. Just be careful with the safety, and let me know how it went. Okay, so goodbye for now.